give me 1 second before elaborating. I need to put the thumbnail on the Sly video, and also, hello YouTube! How are you guys doing? Welcome to the funny, silly Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus VOD. This was streamed the same day that I debuted the new model, therefore I just finished up with Mario Kart, so if I sound like I've been streaming for a while, that's why. Now, welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun is, not a phenomenal manga, but I do really enjoy it. After the third major arc, they do a mini arc about the main character participating in a tournament of idols. Like the entire joke is in the demon realm, to avoid demons getting too angry and, you know, doing demon stuff, they have literal idols. They're called Dem Dolls. Evil Iruma or Gyari? Evil Iruma. Here, let me pull up I have a whole folder. Her, oh, it's in manga, that's right. Her expressions were used when I first pitched my, my Sona. I adore Evil Iruma-chi. Like, everything. She is the moment for me, okay? Like, she is the moment. But this arc is probably about to be animated, and I am horrified of that fact. Anyways, welcome, Jelly. We're about to start playing Sly. You need to figure out where you stopped and start again. I stopped a little bit ago. I think I'm 40 chapters behind current. I had this moment where I just completely stopped reading manga for a minute. Because that's also when I stopped reading One Piece. I'm not One Piece current right now. Here, my bad. I didn't mean to cuck the sound. That's better. But I love Evil Irumi. A little bit after Irma was doing his rank up exam. Which one? What Skylanders am I using for the Skylock? I will not announce that yet. Sorry. Playing this on original hardware is going to be interesting, by the way. Because I think this game looks best on its original hardware. This art style goes crazy. Rank 5 or 6? Oh, damn. I stopped when we had the arc at the other school. Oh, the Herbivore Village arc! I love the king- wow, I'm so glad I didn't show the last manga panel I have. That's a spoiler. The 5th time I'm playing this, it sure is, but all the other VODs are gone. Oh. Nope. No, there's a small arc where Balam Sensei goes to one of the other schools. That's where I stopped. Because I just was not interested.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
This is such a fucking good game.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Yep, he goes to submarine school. Because one of the other Demon King candidates is there. You finished that arc? That comes after the Herbivore Village. Anyways. Oh, playing this on original hardware does introduce something that I've never had to deal with before. I'm getting slowdown?
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read
Whoa. What?
move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Sly. Hold down the circle button near blue auras. You see thieving opportunities. I totally didn't accidentally flip the switch on my capture card. Sorry, not my capture card. My my HDMI output to make it go from 720 to 1080 and totally fucking killed the stream, Sly. Don't worry about it.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention you'll be fried to a crisp.
I wouldn't count that one as a dumb of ass because I had to do it to make it so that the slowdown would stop.
Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Hey. Foreshadowing. That's cute. This game's aesthetics are so good, by the way. Film noir mixed with the more cartoony aesthetic of course, mascot platformers, but also old school cartoons is just so good.
Way to go, Sly. This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Thanks, Murray. I've never stopped to look at him. She does have pictures of Sly and everything. Very good set design here. Anyways.
Criminal!
Humana.
Foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Ooh.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Like that everyone has history before you even get a chance to meet them. I like that we have an introductory level.
Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book...
Huh?
My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five over...
What the hell?
Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the thievius raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Such a good plot, by the way.
Piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer.
Thanks, Bentley.
Analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already plotted a route to...
Let's get this last cutscene out of the way.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Sly Cooper in Tide of Terror. Love it. Love it. Alright. Now, aside from 100 Girlfriends and Freerun, I haven't really watched much anime recently.
Hey, Sly, I just spotted some something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like a ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
You binge a ton of manga daily, but haven't watched a lot of anime in a while. I haven't watched too many manga. For the most part, if I read manga, it's a holy shit, the anime fucked it up so bad, I gotta go see if it's better there, or holy shit, I need more of this series, I'll go read the manga. For... But a lot of popular manga or series right now, I just don't really care for. Like, I haven't read or watched Chainsaw Man. I have no interest to. I've tried Jujutsu Kaisen a few times and never really got into it. And then, what?
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights?
Yeah.
One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You don't want to... Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Thank you. The fact that there's in-universe explanation for all of this silly video game-ness is crazy, by the way. Very nice. You read Chainsaw Man till the end of the first major chunk of the story. I think the designs look cool, but like every time I hear someone talk about Chainsaw Man, it just sounds so not interesting to read.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
I really love the motivating drive for Sly as a character by the... Okay, something is going on with my... Let's see if this helps. Something is happening to my, either my HDMI splitter or my capture card is freaking the fuck out right now. It's probably my HDMI splitter, because my capture card is working fine for Mario Kart 8. How is it in the air? Don't question it.
Nice job so far, Sly.
Thanks, Bentley.
For the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
I love Sly Cooper as a trilogy because it really builds off of every single game. Especially character-wise. You would never think that Sly Cooper would have very fascinating, intertwined characters and character arcs, but through the course of Sly 1 through 3, they all completely change as people. and bounce off of each other in better and better ways.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Now that I think about it, I guess the last manga I read was Spider, because I read that, and then I very quickly found out that the manga does not adapt all of the light novel, so then I went and read the light novel.
Circle to enter the vault code. The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
Thank you, Bentley.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus.
I did.
This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Man, PS2 platformers did such a good job at selling their worlds. From Sly's Thievius Raccoonus, entries being used to not only explain the abilities you learn, but also the in-universe explanation for tutorial messages, to Ratchet and Clank's world introductory videos literally being tourist guides. So good. Both of those games do such a good job at establishing their world and expanding on it.
Good location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his
I need to wait and see if Jack and Daxter does as good.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube.
Uh-huh.
That, without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator.
Uh-huh.
To do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine. I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral. Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
Thank you. See how fast I can get through these missions, because I've played all of these a lot. Now, I really am like a massive PlayStation 2 era person. I have not played a lot of PS1 era stuff.
Square button. That'll slam them shut.
The only one of the PlayStation 1 platforming trio that I have engaged with
We're in the engine room.
is Reignited Trilogy. Spyro 1 is the only one.
To its source,
You said you've been your phone. Yeah, okay. I'm ready. Give me this number. You're not exaggerating. I want to hear how.
remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
2,000? Holy shit! Yeah, all the pages, because from memory, you never went back to get the last one. What? Yeah, I did. I don't know what you're specifically talking about when you say go back to get the last page, unless if you're talking about the page in that first level, I absolutely got it, because I have the dive attack. If you're talking about in previous playthroughs, me going back to get the owl scratch pages, I did that as well the last time I streamed this. If I count all the completed ones, it goes closer to 4,000. Jeez, dude. The owl one. Yeah, I went back and got it last time. Plus, I wouldn't mind a 100% completed save file on my PS2. That'd go kinda hard. I definitely wish my camera control was a bit better. Ah, damn it. There goes my lucky charm. I haven't even read close to that many manga. Holy crap. I don't even think I've watched close to that much anime. Missing 5? Uh-oh. Where could I possibly be missing 5? Well, there's 1. And here's a mini safe, okay. Enough that you've come across situations such as author absolutely and purposely fucks over the ending purely out of malice and spite as a tantrum. Yeah. More than once? Jeez. Where the hell are these last two? You want to hear one? Absolutely. Absolutely, I want to hear one. I am pun absolutely intended. I'm a glutton to hear shit like that happen. Like the rent-a-girlfriend stuff is so funny to me.
Open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
Where the shit did I miss clues? Prison school? That happened to prison school? Sure did. Damn, I didn't know that. The bait and switch happened on the final chapters. Oh. Second to last chapter. Really? These can't send me back up, huh? So I'm just shit out of luck. I can't find these last two. Where the hell did I miss 2 clues? Well. I'm not gonna lie, the... Second to last chapter. Sheesh. No, I haven't read enough to have anything like that happen to me. It also helps that, like, I don't know. My favorite anime projects typically aren't manga beforehand. What the fuck? Did my controller drift? What was that? Also, did I just see that right? Gosh dang it. Well, there's one of the ones I missed. A lot of the anime, manga, all of that I engage with is either anime original or light novels. Gosh dang it, okay. Holy shit. If you want me to talk about another one of my experiences, and this is an example of that, not everything you have to like has to be pretentiously fantastic or anything like that. I love that time I got reincarnated as a slime, right? I think that the anime, not very good. The manga, okay. The light novel, fascinating. I love that light novel. But I didn't get into it by just picking up the light novel one day. I watched the anime, and then once season 1 of the anime ended, I went and read the manga. And then season 2 got adapted. And they fucked everything about season 2. Like, oh, the main thesis of reincarnate as a slime, it's not like a super interpretive kind of thing, but the main concept is a man gets reincarnated as a monster, loses his humanity to become a monster. I'm talking about one of the few experiences with a fucked up anime adaptation / manga adaptation that I've experienced. But man gets reincarnated as a monster, slowly loses his humanity to become more of a monster, to eventually ascending from a monster to become an angel. That is the premise. But because the anime was so scared of making their main character look too evil or too monstrous, they censored so much of the fucked up stuff he does in the anime. Like, he physically does human experimentation on I believe, the king and the head priests that are war survivors for the battle they have, get completely censored out of the anime. Same with his incredibly good monologues that just got completely cut out of the anime version because heaven forbid we make him look too evil even though he's supposed to be a fucking monster. But then eventually the manga started disappointing me because the manga started speedrunning plot points like it was going out of fucking style for a minute there. So I went on and just read the light novel, and I was so much better off for it. It's crazy how adaptations really are just a game of telephone waiting to... I forgot to go to the safe. I went all the way back just to get the clues so I could open the safe, and I forgot to open the safe. Adaptations are a game of telephone, and that game of telephone can go very, very poorly. Certain details and attributes can be completely skipped or missed or changed for the sake of public imagery. And that might honestly be part of the reason I got disillusioned with manga and anime for a minute.
Piece this one together. Try 227.
So I'm a Spider, So What was also very bad about that. About censoring her actions because they didn't want to make her look too evil.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
Thanks, Bentley. It's not even for the sake of public or anything of the sort. No, it's just for no reason. Sometimes it's editorial interference, yeah. And I'm not saying this to you, Nyan. I want this to be clear. Nobody take our conversation to, like, fully condemn certain practices, because sometimes they're for the best. I mean, think of, like, Dragon Ball. If it wasn't for Akira Toriyama's editor, we would have never gotten the Cell Saga to be, like, as good / decent as it is, because Toriyama just didn't have a fucking idea for a villain for the second saga of Dragon Ball Z, and every idea he threw out there tested worse and worse, and it was his editor that was able to one, convince him to pivot, as well as help him refine the ideas till we eventually got Cell. Like, an editorial can do well. They can help restore manga, fix other things, but then they can also fuck over a project just as easily. They're different mediums. Yeah, light novels can go into a lot more detail about certain things. Which is very nice. Taking the two isekais where the premise is the main character becomes a monster without spoiling anything and making it so that they're not allowed to become too much of a monster is just so counterintuitive. It makes me angry. And the fact that it's happened twice to me. Especially when already isekais kind of just fucking suck. And it does not help their reputation when a lot of isekais get boiled down to their worst qualities. Main character goes from human to monster is an incredibly common plot point. It is! But it's one that I incredibly like. I was sick and tired of watching it get eviscerated. Like, it is an incredibly common plot point, so I don't know why it needs to be censored as much as it keeps getting. Slime, spider, remonster, yeah. All of them have interesting... I don't know anything about remonster, actually. I haven't read that. But both slime and spider diverge in ways that I think make them very interesting. From Rimuru going from monster to angel, and slime having that massive fucking spoiler that I won't talk about. Actually, you know what anime I did watch in recent memory that I really didn't like, and it made me really sad because I thought I'd like it more? Because from the get-go, the main character is from an alternate futuristic Earth. Ooh, interesting. An anime I tried recently that I was really hoping I would like more than I did was a Kaiju number 8. I did not care for that anime, like, at all. Gosh dang it. Psychic powers and mercenaries are commonplace. Okay. I gotta say, this game is actually way harder on official hardware, by the way. Just because it feels like my camera is fighting me more. MC's powers was acquiring the abilities of anything he devoured. Hell yeah, okay, I think I gotta read this. This sounds right up my alley. I want to talk about Spider so much more in depth, but I really don't want to talk about the two massive spoilers. Because honestly, Spider is pretty generic unless you know about those. And then he gets stabbed and dies and reincarnates as a goblin. Oh, what? It's not the manga where the person reincarnates as a goblin and, like, does that thing that bad manga writers really, like, have happening to women because they're too shit at writing stakes. Goblin Slayer, but our main character is reincarnated as the goblin. Because I know an anime like that just happened, which is awful. He keeps his power. Where the hell is the clue I missed? Oh, I actually think I know where it is. What's played is just a natural part of the goblin life cycle in the world. I'll still give it a shot, but I really do think that topic is just like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it, and I hate how much manga seems to overplay it all the time. Is it not up there? I could have swore the clue I'm missing is above this light. It is! How the hell do I get it? I don't know. I don't know if I'd jive with it then. That's just one of those topics that I don't like unless it's handled with like with elegance, I guess is the way that I brain wants to word it. Like, nuance, that's the word. I feel like way too many manga and anime are just like, hey, we need a way to express how bad this situation / person is. It's like, well, let's immediately jump to that. And it's just like, yeah, that's bad, but like, jeez. SAO is a good example of that, by the way.
Dial in 436. These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation.
They don't linger on it for too long.
Yes, I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects.
Thanks, Bentley. Maybe. But no, it's like, it's commonplace for most people to think that like isekai suck right now. And it's because I feel even the isekai that don't suck, because trust me, there are definitely isekais that suck, even in their manga or manhwa formats, they still kind of suck. But even the isekai that I think are decent are getting adapted in very poor ways to where people still think isekais suck. There are good ones, though. Konosuba's a good example. That Konosuba's so fucking good. I love Konosuba so much. The focus shifts into him carving his place to the world, power scaling his way along life. Yeah, I can say the forbidden words if you want me to. You don't think I'll like it? From the sounds of it, I don't think I'd fully vibe with it. Just cause like, I understand people, readers and creators being fascinated with touching on like dark topics, the darkness of humans and human experience, all of that, right? Like, fucked up topics. I understand readers and creators being interested in that.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this
But
entire
I find way too many things don't handle it with nuance.
Sly. If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master darting board.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
A good example of how I think that kind of stuff is handled well would be mouthwashing. Mouthwashing treats that event with the amount of horror that it deserves. But an issue I have with how some... Ooh.
Good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you.
Damn. How some people treat those topics and create with them is they don't fully embrace them with what they deserve, or they don't fully counterbalance them. Gotta step away for a bit. Okay. I think we need just as many stories that are fucked up and dark as we do stories that are lighthearted and joyful. Are these clues always placed in these spots? I swear I don't remember some of these being where they are. Jeez. Okay. Actually, you know what? That might be more possible than my brain is thinking. Like, I'm sitting here like, that's not possible. All the clues should be in the same spots. Did they remix where the clues are placed for the greatest hits version? Because the physical copy I have is the greatest hits version, yet every time that I've totally legitimately played this on my totally legit PS2, I think I've used the first release. Did they mix up where stuff is placed? That'd honestly be pretty cool. I could just also be gaslighting myself and I'm compensating. Man, remember greatest hits. Greatest hits and Nintendo Selects were things that, like, are never gonna happen again, and it's so desperately sad that we have to... that's how it is. But I really don't see either company ever doing something like them again. There's no way PlayStation would re-release a bunch of their top IPs, but for cheaper. And there's no way Nintendo would re-release some of their most popular games for cheaper. Like, that era of stuff is just completely gone, and it's very sad. Oh, but this one isn't pushable. Okay. Sure. What a good era it was, though. I really do realize sometimes that I am, like, pretty bad with it back in my day mentality. But the thing is, I'm even worse. Because half the time it's not even a back in my day, it's a back before my day. Because, like, some of the stuff I praise a lot happened before me.
Another page from the Phoebus Raccoonus. This one features Dev Cooperenda's slow motion jumps.
Hell yeah.
He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air
To slow down time. Got it. Thank you, Bentley. Smooches. Mwah, love you. So it's been a damn good day for streaming, though. Got quite a few newbies in, quite a few follows as well. Oh gosh dang it, I forgot the damn barrel. Actually, I have a lucky horseshoe. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, note to self. Fuck, can I even get back up there? Note to self, do not leave barrel. Jeez. Oh, all the spotlights are back. At least the safe's still open. Also, the foresight for Sucker Punch to realize, like, hey guys, we should probably make it so that they keep all the clues they collected in a particular level even after leaving it and going back in, or anything like that, to make sure that clue grinding isn't too egregious. I'm very grateful for that. Because clue collecting isn't bad in Sly 1. Like, not even a little bit, I'd argue it's not bad in Sly 1. It is dismal in Sly 2, though. Just for the sheer fact alone that, like, holy shit, clues are scattered so far, and they suck so bad to get all of, and the rewards for getting all the clues are, like, never worth it. It's devastating. It's why I really did not like Sly 2 for the longest time. I think we only have one more, yeah. Like, I could not with that, man.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
Welcome back, Nyan. Gosh dang it. I started having a conversation about PlayStation Greatest Hits and Nintendo Selects. And how those two things will, like, never be done again by modern Sony or Nintendo.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine.
Also, I got food dropped off. The cord for the HDMI converter got stuck around my chair leg. So when I backed up a second, it unplugged the HDMI converter. And since I was like mid-chomp, I was muted. The audio's off. The other thing that I brought up while you were gone, but I know this doesn't like matter to you too much, was I think they shuffled the clue placements for the Greatest Hits release, because there are clues in places that I do not remember. Honestly, if you could, that'd be great, because I really want to know. I want to know if I'm just stupid and I'm completely misremembering here, or if they actually did shuffle clue placements for the Greatest Hits release. Because I can't tell if that's evil or really cool. Well, either way, it's really cool, but kind of evil. Okay. Jeez. This area has always sucked, but it sucks even more. Okay, that's nearly 25. Which is a little concerning, considering the fact that I believe I'm, like, the tiniest bit away from, not finding anything about that. I guess I'm just stupid then, sheesh. I really do miss gaming back in the day, honestly. There's just something about it that's gone now. Like, I'm not entirely trying to be like, oh, back in my day kind of speak, right? Like, all in all, I think quite a few avenues of the way games are actually made have improved a lot, especially because, like, man, if you look into how some of your favorite early games were made, or the time crunch between, like, the time crunch they had to go through, it's hard to like them when you think about that. But I guess just the way that people were willing to receive games back in the day is part of it.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I'm unbeatable! No code can stand before me! It's got to be 579! Interesting! Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
Thanks, Bentley. Boop. Oh, okay, sure. My bad. The way fan bases and fandoms and everything have changed is... What's the saying nowadays? There's nobody who wants something to fail more than its fans. Honestly, this is really, really making me want to dive into Ratchet Clank again. Because I really want to experience more of that franchise. Because what I did experience was very cool, very fun. I think my only issue with Ratchet & Clank was actually the soundtrack. None of the soundtrack of Ratchet & Clank really stuck with me at all. You played Ratchet 1. That's all I've played as well. The giant robot skill checked you.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
Gosh dang, man.
Only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's...
I forgot about that line. I love that line.
You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's devious...
Sounds like something to shoot myself out of. You're really scaring me, man. Like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Also, I'm shocked you don't have tons of issues finishing games. For how many games you started a sentence with, I got near the end, and then... Oh, you got ad bombed? Ew. Twitch is stinky. Anyways, this level's not very fun, so let's get this over with.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast it.
No.
Controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
Goofy ass crabs.
Better luck next time.
Ugh. I am flubbing so hard today. It's not even funny. I've never flubbed this hard on Sly once. I think even my first playthrough I flubbed last. Jeez. Yeah, just catch the end of me successfully putting off fishing games. I said, I'm shocked you don't have problems with, like, finishing games. When half of the times you talk about playing a game, you go, well, I got right near the ending. And then, or, but... Holy crap.
Better luck next time.
It does happen a lot, TBH, yeah. Cave Story, Chrono Trigger, Ratchet, Link to the Past. No, 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 no! Oh. Technically Octopath. For me, I would just... I don't know. I had such an issue with finishing games. It's gotten to a point of issue of actually playing games now, but that's just because so much stuff is like, oh, but I want to stream that. There is what I'm missing. Right there. Got it. Finished all 8 paths. Jeez. If I remember correctly, that's a lot of video game to be played. Didn't unlock the final one for the true final boss. Damn. Oh. So you just got stuck and then kind of tuned out. That's fair. I mean, it sucks and definitely never fun, but I've definitely been there. Sorry, it freaked me out. Leon just pushed open the door. Shit. Even worse. Have I played that game? I have not played Octopath Traveler. When it comes to JRPGs, I haven't played a ton. I mostly only played Persona as my JRPG for a very long time. And by that, I mean I had that era where I was hyperfixated on Persona and played all of them. And that's kind of it. Because I streamed my first Final Fantasy, and then I streamed Final Fantasy 1, and that's all I've engaged with that. I've never played Dragon Quest, and I've never played any games like either of those two. So... Imagine a boss that every single turn attacks your whole party twice. So, okay. My mind goes to the final boss of Final Fantasy III. And constantly summons... Oh. Is there a cap on the amount of ads that can be in a fight? Ooh, that was close. Can't effectively damage them because they have armor. Ugh. So once they're there, they're there. Oh shit, I didn't think he'd... Okay. You've got to be kidding. Worst Sly Cooper gameplay I've ever done. And of course, it's the one that's gonna be saved. They take some actual effort to get rid of. Ugh. That's so annoying. The boss just instantly summons more. Jeez. And now, okay, I see why you would stop from that boss. That sounds miserable. All right. You're probably gonna see my worst experience with a JRPG next week. Cause, Final Fantasy II is a game. It's a game that exists. All three of the NES Final Fantasies have, like, a glaring issue or two that just really hold them back. Original Final Fantasy 1 for original release was how busted it was. For modern release Final Fantasy 1, it's how generic it is. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, it was the original Final Fantasy, it can't be generic. No, it's practically, it literally ripped off what first edition D&D gameplay and took its story from a rejected Dragon Quest concept. It's basic. Like, Final Fantasy 2 has the thing I'm not gonna spoil. Final Fantasy 3 has the Crystal Tower, which is such a bad area, even the devs themselves have talked about how much they hate it. And then I think Final Fantasy 4 is also original NES era Final Fantasy, isn't it? Or is it SNES? I can't remember. Anyways, it's boss time. Hello, Raleigh.
How delightful. We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests.
4's on SNES. Okay.
Wipe up my family and steal what's mine. You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by what? Bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are!
Bring it on.
Oh my gosh, Leon. I really can't express enough how much Sly does such a good job at, incorporating and introducing its world and colorful cast of characters in such fun and interesting ways. It's absolutely on the SNES? Okay. Then it was 3, that was the last NES entry. So yeah, it's the NES Final Fantasy games. Also, cute little... Whoa. Cute little detail I love. The boss's icon in the bottom left changes and gets viscerally more confused slash scared slash hurt every time you knock them down a health state. It's the little things for me.
Blast it all! You've beaten me! Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You'll see.
Not Utah.
The city is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja spire jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew.
Hot chick with gun busts amphibious yuck mouth.
Storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
They...
Took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use. We're all set to go to Mesa.
Minus the, of course, anthropomorphic animals and everything, Sly is set in our world.
It had been a while since I'd been back
Which
in
is-
the US.
Yeah.
Next up, the notorious Mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the Fiendish Five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be picked on or pushed around again.
Oh, he threw away his big propeller hat and even bigger lollipop. This is so sad. I wish I had a big propeller hat lollipop.
I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boomtown.
Sly Cooper in Sunset Snake Eyes. Again, just phenomenal world building. It makes me very happy.
Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
By the way,
Upon diminutive points, leapeth
the instruction booklet for every Sly game being a copy of the Thievius Raccoonus will never not be a genius idea.
Land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
That's such a good... Again, it really is the little things for me. But they just add up a lot. When there's so many little things that you can tell the devs and everybody involved did to make the product as best as they could, it really does make you endear to it. Want to have a laugh? Yeah, love to. The other thing I think about like that, by the way, is the fact that every Ratchet and Clank subtitle is a sexual innuendo. That's always really funny to me. Oh, bye-bye, Leon. I love you. Check my Discord. Checking Discord. Oh, shit. This guy instead. Such a rom-com protagonist. But no, the Ratchet and Clank thing, the fact that they're all gosh dang it. I slip off of things so much more. This game is so much harder for me on original hardware. He's a dude to protect us, this rom-com. But Ratchet and Clank's first sequel was what, up your arsenal, so up your ass. Going commando, size matters. It's just, it's one of those things where it's so small, but I can tell the people who made it were so happy. Size Matters was the PSP one. It was. Still counts, though. It was after Size Matters that they kind of stopped doing it. Ratchet Deadlocked was, You played that one because you had it? Hell yeah. I didn't... Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why I am so bad at this today. One of the few original PSP games he had because a friend gave them to you. Birth by Sleep was on that list? Hell yeah. Birth by Sleep on original hardware does not sound fun, though. Oh yeah, other small detail in this game. The currency you pick up in the world changes depending on where you are. Because we went from a place in Europe to the US, so now it closer resembles the American money. Never got to play because the UMD was borked and would never go past the loading screen. Aw, damn.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
Damn. It sucks so bad that you've had all of that stolen. I really am sorry. The only thing that saved itself was your 3DS. Yeah, I remember. We go 23. Okay, they didn't move the clues. Clearly, I just didn't remember Raleigh's as much as I remembered everybody else's. Back where? I jumped onto the cable. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing that I didn't already grab, I believe. Oh, yeah, no, because this lets me jump up here, but this doesn't go back anywhere. Hmm. Yeah, it's a good place to hide something. But I think I mostly remember where this level's clues are, because this one always gave me trouble. Ooh, sick. Needed that. Okay. Man, I can't wait to get back into streaming consistently. I also can't wait for the rest of the stuff that I wanted to introduce at the start of this happens. Like, I really wish I could have had the starting soon screen, the emotes, all of that done before I debuted the new model. But it really has been a rough month. With Leon having to go to the vet and a bunch of other personal life stuff that I don't fully need to talk about. And also the fact that everything I ordered hasn't shipped yet. What's that about?
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Yes.
A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
There we go. Do we or do we not get a washed emote? There is a washed emote.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again.
There's a wash emote, and then there's a dumbass emote.
Distance first.
Dumbass, yeah. Right. Completely and utterly worthless. They're just being worked on. I had to commission stuff way later than I was supposed to. Like, even the model, the first part of the model was commissioned at a perfectly fine time, because this model's technically been done since before I even did, like, Kingdom Hearts. This model's been done since before I finished, Man, it predates Mania. Like, the model's been done for a while. Then the expressions happened right... I commissioned that right before Kingdom Hearts 2 happened. And then just with everything that crept up on me, bills and everything wise, I just couldn't submit a commission for the first half of May. So when I finally got the emotes and the starting soon screen commissioned, it was just too close.
Okay, so we know he's here somewhere.
And I was already going stir crazy not streaming.
City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Alright. Not the dishes. Is it incredibly fast dish day? Let's see. Shit, do the others rush me? No. The boss. Oh.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
So do I do.
Provide some covering fire.
Oh,
for him
never
with
mind.
the blasting station.
This one's fine. It's the other one.
Stick to aim and
The other
press
one.
the fire button to fire.
There's a mission in this world that is awful. I hate everything about it.
Good shooting! I'm half done! Oh no!
Holy crap!
I'm almost done!
He's almost done! I could swore I shot him. Yeah. Duh. Murray. That one's not too bad. Bum 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 bum. It's the other Murray-based mission that I was thinking about. Ugh, that one's awful. 2 more! Boneyard. Ooh, the casino. I love this level. This level's referenced in my favorite game ever, by the way. Turn all the lights out.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
I don't think I missed any clues there. I could try and take them all out just to double check. Welcome back. We're robbing the casino now. This is probably the level I think about when I think about how good this game's stealth is, by the way. Out of every level, this one feels the most like it was intrinsically designed for stealth. Man, I'm worried about that clue count, though. I feel like that's way too low. Oh, my brain is telling me I missed, but I know I didn't. This sucks. Oh well. Oh crap. At least I had 2. There they both go. No. There's so many insignificant little details to this game that just fully sell it for me. To be fair, I feel like that's what this era of game design was really relying upon, because like lore building scrolls or anything like that weren't really... Oh, damn. This chandelier shaped like $signs, yeah. Oh my gosh, all the way back here? Damn, okay. That gives me an opportunity to double check and see if I did miss anything here. But I don't think I did. But back to what I was saying. This era of game design, story and character and everything like that were finally starting to fully implement themselves in the video games. Like, of course it happened before, but now it was becoming more of a necessity than it was a choice, right? Like, before it was like, oh, do you want story and character in your game? Then that's what your game is. But now it was like, no matter what kind of game you're making, story and character is a requirement that people expect of you. But stuff like lore scrolls or like a ton of dialogue or anything like that to establish that stuff wasn't super in place yet. Gosh dang it. Leading to this era where that stuff is present, but it's not like, it's a lot more environmental. Because there's one thing I hate about modern games, it's having to find out about story or like world details or stuff like that by reading like a ton of in-game dialogue, of like in-game hints and stuff. That always annoys me so much. You're kidding. I have to... Does that reset clue count as well? It does not. Okay. Nice. And I just... Thank you. I just really missed streaming. I missed being able to rant about my favorite games and everything. The table! Subject my friends to my brain rot more directly. Though to be fair, it hasn't been too bad. I haven't played Uma in a while. There is a lot of brain rot stuff. Gasp. I know, it's devastating, but I had to stop because playing any sort of game started to just make me think about streaming. What kind of trainer abandons the Umas? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jump here. Jump here. Bam. There we go. There. I am...
Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
8. Someone doing some great content. Thank you. It's very funny that you said that right as I just obnoxiously yawned, but I appreciate it.
E.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
Imagine cracking the secrets of time travel only to use it
Giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have
for the sake of
direction to try to land.
robbing evil people. Oh shit. That's fine. Fixed it. Okay, I think one more outside, and then we can get inside. I love that stage. I didn't want to do this yet. Uh-oh. Gosh dang it, Sly. Oh, wait, I can unlock it, but then just not drop it. I forgot. Ugh. There we go. Jump. Jump. Nice. Okay. Let's just preemptively do this.
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get 'em.
I'm on it. Pumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back.
I'm getting zoned. What is this? I hate this race. This race sucks so bad. I hate this race. It's the worst. It doesn't control well. It's super finicky. And even worse is that it rubber bands so hard. Whether you're in last or first, everything's rubber banding to either be worse or better to compensate for you, and it sucks. It makes it so hard. Like right now, what are you doing up here? You're supposed to be the dude who's in last. You literally broke your positioning just because I was doing too good at the start. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh no, that was bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh. Go. Holy crap, okay. Oh, getting that on second try makes up for all of the other time losses I've had so far from this first half. Cause, like, typically that takes me 4 to 8 times. It takes me forever just because of how much it rubber bands, but that's huge. And also, last outside mugshot level. Oh, it's flipped. Oh, I just didn't get the cutscene? Oh. It's a little sad, okay. Back.
Would you look at that ugly mug?
I am, and I find it infinitely fascinating.
Huh?
My X-ray detection devices reveal that a secret elevator to Mugshot's penthouse is contained within that giant head.
So, how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
Got it. Okay, how many indoors? 3. Got it. Straight to the top. Okay. Depth perception really screwed me there, my bad. This game also starts a
I know they look like you can't climb on them, but with your thieving skills,
second objective I have. for the next little while of streaming. I want to complete every game that I have on my PS2. Because I think I don't know, I just want that. I want that for me. So the original Sly trilogy.
Your cane will never smash that thick glass. You'll need something super heavy,
Oh.
like that big wrecking ball up there.
What's exhausting? The Sly trilogy, Sonic Heroes. I've technically already done Mega Collection. The Ben 10 Alien Force game. Oh, I can't wait to get to that. And then Ghost Rider, original God of War, I need to revisit, Ultimate Spider-Man, and then Lego Batman. Everything else I've already streamed. Or there's one more that I didn't say, but I don't want to say it. Thing you said you were going to do before going AFK. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, let's get the... Ready to see the clues that I forget every single time? Piss me off, man. Those ones make me so mad. Anyways, okay, I think... I didn't grab. No, I'm cringe. Oh, I'm cringe, but it was for good reason. Okay, just wanted to double check. Does this fall? I like that. That's cute. Oh yeah. There is one other thing I probably should have talked about in regards to me starting streaming again. Video essays do exist. They're gonna take a while, though. I have one that I think is going to take probably another month. And that's another month of consistent work. If I'm not consistent on it, maybe 2. That one's decent ways along and isn't super duper big. The other, however, is massive and could take until the end of the year.
keys. You're dead, Pally. If I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fit you with your own pair of cement bunny slippers.
That that bigger video essay is I want to make an essay about the early life of Sonic, cuz I went through every classic Sonic game and I kind of want to make a video essay about not only all of those games but also some pre-release stuff for Sonic 1. I just really want to cover that like weird, awkward early era of Sonic where nothing was set in stone and everything was kind of weird.
You need an IQ of at least 140 to figure this one out. Dial in 468.
Okay. Cause I just find that era of Sonic so fascinating.
Mesa City.
Hey.
I'll be able to help you find all his clues and breakables. Just look through your binocucom to get the information.
I forgot. How do I get this to swing? Because I need it to, like, move, don't I? Or do I just... Oh, okay. But I was thinking about it a bit more while I wasn't streaming. Tails' adventure as a game actually makes me really sad because the concept of that game is so incredibly cool and interesting. If one, they just had slightly better execution, and two, it would have happened a bit later than when it originally came out. Cause a Metroidvania, a Sonic the Hedgehog Metroidvania starring Tails, where your Metroidvania style upgrade system comes from him literally swiping technology off of the enemies that he is currently facing, is such an interesting and cool concept that is so wasted on that game. Is this the level I hate? No.
Yuck, these rooftops are filthy. Well, they are the only way to get to the key, since my locator tells me it's in a jewel case somewhere near Mugshot's penthouse.
Sonic really should have more spin-offs, I gotta be honest with you. It's kind of crazy to me that he doesn't. Like, spin-offs starring other characters, I guess I should say, because he has the occasional, like, he has his racing games, he has his yada yada. I just mean, like, full spin-offs about other Sonic characters with different gameplay styles.
Into my crosshairs. Sly Cooper.
About time you showed up, Miss Fox. I was getting worried about you. Thought you took a wrong turn somewhere back in Paris.
The only one making wrong turns is you, Sly. I'd suggest you surrender before I paralyze you with my good friend, the shock pistol.
Now see, a girl whose best friend's a firearm's got issues. A little dinner, a little dancing. I think I can help you out.
Sounds romantic. As long as you don't mind dining in jail.
Nah, I hear the service is lousy.
Once I catch you, you'll know for yourself.
More romantic chemistry than, like, 99% of romance protagonists. Oh, I slip? I didn't know I slip on that. Okay, interesting. Okay, that was sick, and I'd love to be able to utilize that, but I need these, so... That non-lethal weapon should not be able to blow shit up. What do you mean? It's fine. Put enough electricity into something and it blows up. Duh. Yoink.
Good thing I know Navajo code talk. Try 532. Oh yeah.
What is this?
Handy. It's Suzanne Cooper's notes pertaining to water.
Oh, thank heavens.
This knowledge under your belt, you won't have to waste a charm whenever you fall into water.
One thing I do really like, by the way, you know the iconic Metroidvania anger rants where it's like, we just started this game, why are all my abilities from the last game gone? Da -da 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 -da. Sly doesn't do that. In Sly 2, Sly keeps 99% of the abilities he gains throughout the course of Sly 1. He keeps all of the canon ones. Of course, it's canon that he collects every page of the Thievius Raccoonus, but all of the ones you actively get through the course of the story, he keeps in Sly 2. I do applaud a few games for coming up with valid excuses for it, though. But it's nice that Sly didn't even have to do that much, because...
I'm gonna hunt you down, Cooper. You can't run forever.
Fusion? Yeah. As I was gonna say, a few games do have good excuses. Metroid Fusion is definitely one of them. I completely understand why Samus has none of her items at the start of Metroid Fusion. And then similarly, Devil May Cry probably has the funniest excuse of just, where did all my weapons and items go from the last Devil May Cry game? Da -da -da. It's just like, yeah, Dante sold it all. It's too broke. Wanted to get some pizza, had to keep the lights on, so I just sold it. And that's why Virgil keeps Beowulf through the whole series, is because he doesn't sell his devil arms. You despise that excuse? I think it's funny. You do think it's in character? Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to like it, yeah. Of course. Because it's so incredibly stupid, because it's like, yes, these legendary weapons made out of, like, made out of demons and everything, and Dante's just like, yeah, whatever. Just sell them. By the way, in Devil May Cry 4, one of those things he gets is literally Pandora's box. And it's implied that he just sold it. You know, that thing that's, like, not supposed to be opened? And in Devil May Cry lore is literally, like, every weapon ever, forever. And he just went, yeah, I'll sell it. It's a very in-character, very funny excuse. So I accept it. Plus, it's far better than, again, some games give you. I love Metroid, but some of the Metroid games really just do not have valid excuses for why Samus loses everything. I love Prime. Yeah. Both of us immediately. Like, look, I love Metroid Prime, but they really should have made it be that she, like, encountered Ridley, well, meta Ridley while up there or something. Because her just hitting her head and all of her items are gone is so stupid. Especially because you have such a good excuse already, they just don't do it. That space station literally starts to blow up with her on it. If they just would have had it, like, blow up a bit more, I would buy it. I'll be honest, I can't fully remember the other Metroid games excuses off the top of my head. I know the other iconically stupid excuse for why you don't have your items is other M, but that's too easy. That's just too easy to make fun of. 10 out of 10 aim. Leave me alone. Shit, that's what it was. Can I get these to respawn by dying? I'm gonna have to sacrifice so many lucky charms for this, but I think I can. Hell yeah. Sucks that I had to sacrifice the lucky charms for it, but it's fine. Making fun of other M is like making fun of a sickly Victorian child and saying you could beat it in a fight. It's just not fair. Best Sly player North America. Man, that would be a cool title to have, but I know I'm not. Speedrunners will always exist for every game ever. Alright, got it. Mission achieved. Boop.
circle to enter the vault code.
Alright, Bentley.
Could have broken this code in my sleep. The code
No, why didn't you?
is 565.
Da-da. This is the worst mugshot level. I hate this place.
Sir Andrew Cooper's thief replica technique.
Ugh.
Used to make fake stand-ups
Useless.
to confuse guards into attacking the wrong thing. Use the triangle button to put together a fake Sly Cooper.
I love the Thievius Raccoonus. I love the way the game implements it. I love clue hunting in this game. I think it's really fun. I love everything, but like, yeah, quite a few of the abilities that they give you are not very good or useful. Sly's just so decently well equipped already that some of the abilities they grant him just do not amount to pretty much anything. Anyways, I believe that's it for Mugshot, right? Yep, boss time. Oh, that was the bottom floor? Oh. Okay, I'm stupid. Got it. So Come of ass strikes again. Yeah. The tongue being the stairs. This boss, kind of sucks. I don't like it. Honestly, that probably is the worst part of Sly Cooper 1, now that I think about it. These bosses aren't great.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Hey, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father? Wow. You're a Cooper? You know, that Thingus Rackamagookus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock.
I love the big arms, small legs. Oh, crap. Okay. Hopefully, Bro moves on that gorilla shit. He really does. I think this entire thing is just about pathing. I was really hoping the decoy would work on him, though. I can't lie, that would be... Oh, shit. That'd be incredibly nice and give, well, some point to it. Skill issue. There we go.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Good thing I got a spare upstairs. As you know, today I learned you can cheese this fight with the roll. I didn't know I could do that. I can still get caught if I'm too stupid though, so I gotta keep that in mind, but Bullets whiff if you're rolling. That's very good to know. By the way, yes, you do have to listen to this every time you do this fight. It sucks. It's not the worst. Because that, I think we can all agree, will always and forever go to, Possessed Riku Kingdom Hearts 1. Gosh dang it, okay. Gosh dang it.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare.
Possessed Riku Kingdom Hearts 1, man. I think about that like a lot. Bird to the ground. Oh yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't know what you were fully quoting at first. But not, yeah, from X. I can't wait to start streaming those games, by the way. You sent me the trailer for it a while back. The Mega Man D Extreme, which was the fan, I guess, improvement of the Mega Man Extreme games. I played that while I was away. Phenomenal. I need him to shoot real quick. Oh. I knew he was waiting. Yeah, it really put me in the mood to play some X. Good old Mega Man X. Probably pretty close to the best 2D platformers ever, I'd argue. X is really good.
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right. You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
The mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contained an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper. His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide, moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end
Hot
of
stuff
Mugshot's
with a
gambling
badge.
empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
Where did he say he was going? Haiti?
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
Yeah?
The third member of the Fiendish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her scary. Teaching herself to summon the undead provided what few friends she had. A career in crime allowed an adult Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her as a child. Chief mystic for the Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
Sly Cooper in Vicious Voodoo. Loki, yeah.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
You were expecting somewhere in the US. Fair.
Verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not the problem. This swamp is
Like, Louisiana is what I thought too.
mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is,
Jump and hit the circle button.
especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater riding pipe.
I like it.
They lock some, wow, pretty normal abilities behind Thievius Raccoonus pages in this game, though. Like being able to rail slide or rail walk, or jump to small points. That it shocks me. Those really feel like abilities that would have been built straight into Sly's moveset, but I guess if it helps them with differentiating level design as well as giving upgrades that feel impactful, then no arguments, but it's just they seem very casual for these incredible thief abilities. Oh damn, is that not how I was supposed to? I feel partially like getting on that rail. I'm supposed to get on there later, but I'm so paranoid about missing stuff. Saying the book was stolen when he was a kid, so he's kind of novice when compared to the rest of his family when it comes to thievery. Yeah. Again, it's not something I would it's not really a full critique or anything, just a observation more than anything. Actually, didn't Ratchet do that too? Don't you need rail boots to rail slide in that game? Ah, yeah, there we go. Yep, yeah, huh. Maybe it's just a thing of the era. Oh my gosh. In that game, it's easier to wave away because every single rail you grind is metal and probably electrified. Yeah, of course, of course. I am supposed to go down there? Okay. Again, these games are just really good at building their worlds. What about that clue from earlier? We got it. The tunnel it was attached to, we came in from the opposite side and went out the side I was trying to jump to. So we got it, don't worry.
That's Miss Ruby's lair. To get in, you'll need that key on top of a tiki pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
Got it.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards.
I love that you can move them, by the way.
And they work like a team.
To the left, to the left. Yoink.
To enter the vault code.
What's up?
I did my math right, and I always do my math right.
Okay.
Then the combination has got to be 588.
There we go.
Electrified. Kelly McCooper's notes on how to harness the
All right.
field created by a rolling raccoon. Now your raccoon roll move will really pack a punch.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it should give you a nice tingling sensation.
So stupid.
You've done it.
Bam. Sly really does have such a dopey face in this first game. I love it. He's so goofy looking. It really pains me that Sucker Punch really don't want to go back to Sly. They like specifically came out and said it after what is it? Ghost of Yote came out.
My paranormal scanner is maxing out on that structure.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to have to find a way inside that skull temple.
Which I partially understand it, partially don't. The thing is, for those the original Sly Cooper trilogy was one Yote's cheeks compared to Tsushima. That's what I heard.
Industrial strength
It-
voodoo gate. Ms. Ruby must really be trying to keep something out.
Or something in.
She's trying to keep something in.
Told ya. It was really hard to see, to like, know if Ghost of Yote was bad or not, because, you know, the worst kind of people on the internet were talking about why it's bad, because... yeah. But from what I gathered, it did have its issues that weren't just, let's be sexist. There we go. I fall in the water here because of it, but it's fine. There we go. Your favorite game sequel, hide an open Nazi, you know the opposite. We having the exact same reaction. Yeah, that's true. But no, I knew nothing. I didn't know much about that. I was mainly just talking about people being upset that, heaven forbid, the main character of a video game is a woman. Sexism more, she's a raging rat femme. This is gonna be shit.
These walls are making me claustrophobic. Whoa. Did you see those reeds move?
Got it, okay.
Huge under there. You better get going.
What? Okay. It's like the big suck he did. And also, I'll be entirely honest with you, Neon. If I ever hear Asmongold have an opinion, I immediately have a way harder time taking said opinion seriously, so I didn't know about any of that, my bad. Holy crap. Get on the Hydra's back! Damn. You can't exactly be like that. I wasn't, which is why I said I didn't really hear... I specifically said, when I started the conversation, that for the most part, all I heard was arguments that weren't entirely valid for criticism towards the game, so I didn't know if the game actually had issues outside of that. You know? That's what I opened the conversation with Yote with, because again, I don't know, I haven't played it, and I don't have any close personal friends who have told me their opinions about it, so I don't really have anything to go off of.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I had to overcome some personal demons to get the answer to this one. Try 4, 4, 4.
There we go.
Ah, a more modern entry. Bruce O'Coop's computer hacking technique.
Oh?
Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster in each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
I love that, by the way. I love that the entries date back so far that they can be from, like, the Wild West or Egyptian era of history, or they can be as recent as being literal hacking techniques. that the combat is on point with Tsushima. But the story is garbage. Oh, okay, got it. Everything you did here about the story, you're inclined to agree. Yeah. Makes me think of, like, The Legend of Korra.
Sly, the only way
Oh.
to stop that voodoo gate is by lighting all 25 tiki torches with the flamethrower on your swamp skiff. Use the left analog stick to steer and
Alright.
the X button to fire the flamethrower. Oh, and one more thing. You need fuel from the flamethrower, and the only source of oil are those piranha you see swimming around. Run them down with a boat. One fish fuels one shot. Hurry! You only have 2 minutes to get all the torches lit.
Holy crap, I did it first try? I never do that first try. That mission sucks, by the way. I can't believe I did that first try. Popping off? It's so weird. The missions I typically do really well at, I'm struggling with today. The missions I usually suck super bad at, I'm like popping off with today. I don't know what's going on. I don't quite remember how to get past this guy. So what we're gonna do, right? Okay. Didn't the decoy suck? I can get some use out of it. That's one of the few times I can. But like, I wasn't fully even talking about decoy. Like, here's one. The mine. The hitbox on it is hilariously small. And because of the way some of the enemies work in this game, it just doesn't work. Oh, damn.
Interesting. When you smash that gravestone, the ghosts stop coming. It must be some kind of ghost generator.
Oh my gosh, Bentley, please. The save point flashes the screen to, you know, cute little detail of, oh, it takes a picture of your place. That's how you save your place. It's a cute detail, but if you're near it and you do circles or something, it'll just keep flashing you. Glad I turned around. No, I love Sly, but Ratchet does absolutely mug it when it comes to ability variety. Cause, oh man, Ratchet and Clank's gun selection. The gun selection was so varied, so interesting, and so fun. They made entire advertisements about it. Oh my gosh. Woo! I didn't stick to it. There we go. Can't remember. Is there... There isn't a clue there. The manga panel you sent me, yeah. Cool. Sheesh. Frames. Whole chapter's the main character and the main female lead. By shit. It's good. That's a good joke. Gosh dang it. Also, can I just say, holy crap, how many times does Aibo's server get hit with fucking spam bots? Ah, damn it. You're sleeping, usually you're the one that bans them. I know you usually are, but it's just, happens so often. There we go. Boom, boom. I feel like I'm really short on clues for where I'm at in this level. Okay, you know what? It was strategical. Neighbor decided that past 10 p.m. is the best time to drill. Fun. Ugh. The lawn care guys for around where I live decided to come in and start doing crap at like 9:30, 10 this morning. So that was annoying, but luckily for me, I was already awake and working on stuff, and I was like, so long as you're gone by the time I start streaming, I don't really care. There's the key to end the level, but I'm still 5 short. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I haven't gotten the blueprints. Crap. At that lower level. I was down there earlier, but I double checked everywhere down there. I might have an idea of where it could be. Is it like... Does my PS2 controller have drift? This is a super big level, man. Ugh. I could just jump back down to the beginning and run through it again without enemies to see if I can figure out where this is. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh. Well, at least now we kind of know where it is. Can you believe they give you an in-game speed up button, by the way? Like, based video game, honestly. Man, I wish Pokemon would do that. I wish Pokemon would do that so badly. Holy crap. It's like, yeah, it's on the other side of this. I click circle? Question mark? Okay. There we go. Weird. Okay, what's up?
Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 1, 2, 8.
Nice. Yo, it kills me. Man, I don't know if I should do that.
These are the blueprints to Miss Ruby's production footage.
Wow, really?
Type this information into your
Wow.
laptop. Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
Thanks, Bentley. Love you. I was gonna start complaining about Pokemon. Then I was like, you know what? No, I won't. I won't do that. But I definitely thought about it. Yep. That's it for Ms. Ruby's first area. You played Crash a lot? Hell yeah. I have not. My friend loved it, though, and he really wanted me to, play it. That was his #1 request for, Smash Ultimate, actually. The top 2 characters my best friend won in Smash Bros. Ultimate were Bandana D and Crash Bandicoot.
Looks like this is some kind of giant voodoo egg beater to stir up that unsanitary mess.
If I could unlock the cauldron's lid, I might be able to thrash their production and build up enough steam pressure to get launched off.
Specifically to Insanity and Science and Mutant games. Yeah, Crash has a very strange history.
Shadows made by the masks so that the guards won't see you.
The thing is, right? We all like to use Sonic 06 as an example of like a really bad game, so on and so forth, right? The funny thing about Sonic 06 is that Sonic 06 is the only Sonic 06 that people talk about because Sonic's the only character who survived their Sonic 06. Crash Bandicoot had one with, what is it? Gosh dang it. What's the awful one that happened right after the original Naughty Dog trilogy? Wrath of Cortex? Is that what it is? That's a Sonic 06. Yep. And after that, Crash middled around until it eventually died. Spyro the Dragon, I think it's, what is it? It's Year of the Dragon? Yeah, that's a Sonic 06. That happened and then Spyro died. The only character who has ever fully survived their Sonic 06 is, funny enough, Sonic. Every other franchise who had a game like that just died afterwards, or they fizzled out until they died. Also, I agree. I know those Crash games aren't like the original, but they do interesting things and have some fun ideas to them. Especially Twinsanity. The concept of like a really zany mascot platformer with slapstick comedy being the moveset is incredibly fun. And also, the sheer amount of cut content in that game alone should give it a pass, because holy crap, there's practically a whole second video game in that game's cut content alone. It's crazy. Oh, there are clues on them. They poke fun at it all the time. Yeah, I mean, Crash 4's full title is Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, because the joke is they don't acknowledge Wrath of Cortex as Crash Bandicoot 4. Yeah, ironically, they still reference stuff from that era of Crash, because Crunch Bandicoot was still there. Oh, you mean in Twinsanity? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But they specifically have moments during cutscenes where they're just like, when did we know that? Because the cutscene that originally explained it got cut. That game is an oddity for sure. Critics getting questioned by penguin enemies about not paying them. Sick golf swing, bro. Hounded by the penguins. No. Twinsanity is... I'd say that game's not bad. Just because it's a game that I look at and I'm like, the sheer fact that you released and exist is astonishing. Like, when 95% of a video game is left on the cutting room floor, it's crazy that that game makes it to market. And especially isn't worse. Because Twinsanity could have been so much worse. Check bounced. Oh, that can't be. See, things have been kind of rough recently. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped. Yeah. Oh. Cortex opens a portal to another dimension. Nice, okay. Not supposed to be able to do that, but I will absolutely take it, because all that did was just save me time. Sly! Sly! Shimmy, shimmy, ah. Drake, swallow, la. It's like, behold, a new dimension. It was supposed to be 2 new dimensions, but we ran out. Oh. Whoops.
Look at all the security. This must be the
Oh.
source of all the disgusting green stuff.
There's definitely clues in this room. There's no shot there's not. This is such a big room, but I need to kill this thing before I do anything. It was supposed to be 2, but we ran out of time. Yeah, it's buggy as hell, unfinished. But it has so much soul, yeah. It sucks. It arguably might have been, like, top-tier Crash Bandicoot game if it was allowed to be finished. Has so much soul, interesting ideas. Really funny as well. That game's hilarious. I'm missing one again. There's one game that deserves a full remake. It's Twinsanity. True. Shit. I really did just miss one clue somewhere. Gosh dang it. Okay. Where could I have missed just one clue? It's the second time I've done that. Gosh dang. Actually, you know what I can do? I have her blueprint. Oh, breakable, right? Down there? That's what I'm thinking, but... There's another breakable object all the way over there. Probably even further back, and it's looking an odd place because of it. But that's the thing, this level is a back and forth. You start on the far other side, come to the far end of this side, and then go back to the other side but higher, then go back to this side but even higher. It's a back and forth, so damn. The beginning of the level is let me see if I can just find it without using the binocucom. Maybe it was just tucked away somewhere and I didn't see it. Can I enter the statue? No, not... There. So it's somewhere back here, okay. Or up here? Ah, damn it, it's set to decoy. I want it to be set to... Why did you jump backwards? Sly, what are you doing to me, man? There it is. Wow, that was super out in the open. I don't know how I missed that. Jeez, that's embarrassing.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Crap.
These codes are nothing before my righteous analytical ability.
Mhm.
The combination has to be 571.
Boop. It's weird that that would glitch out like that, though.
Mind bending is Matthew Delacoupe's perpetual slow motion technique. With this move, you can slow down time whenever you want, not just while jumping. Hold down the triangle button to
Imagine getting the ability to literally manipulate time to slow or speed it up. And you're just like, yeah, I'll use that to steal from villains. Based, honestly. I don't know for how long I'm gonna stream for. Because we still have 2 more levels for Ms. Ruby, then her boss fight, and then all of Panda King, and then the Clockwork raid. So I don't know if I'll finish Sly today. Hold on, I need to use the bathroom real quick. We have less than half, for sure. But I don't know if it's enough less to justify, like, full sending to completion, but... Oh gosh dang it. These gimmick levels. Thank heavens these don't come back in the next game.
To be outfitted with some sort of high-energy cannon. Use the left analog stick to move, and aim the right analog stick
Hi, Leon.
to shoot. Remember, you can only shoot in one direction while...
Leon came and parked his big cat butt right on my keyboard, so I was not paying attention. Minor spelling mistake, what? There we go. The subtitles? Oh, really? That's crazy. It always shocks me whenever spelling mistakes make it past. Use the left analog stick to move. Subtitles say user. Ha. It always shocks me when stuff like that gets passed. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can totally hear you, Bentley. Don't worry about it. You're totally not mimicking a Sonic Adventure cutscene right now. I make fun of you out of love, Sonic, I promise. Ow. Gosh dang it. Ugh. These gimmick levels, man. Gosh dang it, I just game overed, which means, ugh. Why are you saying that to convince yourself? You're offended. No, I just have to bring it up because I really like making fun of Sonic games. The thing is, they're so easy to make fun of, man. Like, it's really so simple. Because every Sonic game is disappointing. Low-hanging fruit do better, true. Proceed to instantly check. To be fair, there is a few low-hanging fruits I do not tug on when it comes to Sonic because I don't find them major issues, and or I love them dearly, like Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2's actual voice acting. I actually really like the performances in those games. Far better than some other platformers voice acting that I can think of. Like, man, Sunshine. I love you, Mario Sunshine, but woof. Oh my gosh. Ah! There we go. Yoink. Sly, hit him with the yoinky spoinky. Is making fun of me a low-hanging fruit? That's a good question. It's very easy. So maybe. Don't I have one left over here? I do. I think I remember how to get to it. Yeah, it's over here. I didn't need to leave this area at all. I'm just stupid. Down home cooking. Oh gosh, dang it. This is another gimmick level. Ugh.
Hay and feathers in here, just looking at this place has got me breaking out in hives.
Yes, I love you, Leon. Bull, 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 bull.
Over there contacted me on Spectre Wave
On the topic of Yotane controversies, okay.
He's promised us a key if you can whack 50 chickens. I guess he needs them to make a big pot of gumbo, but he's scared of the bob-toed roosters. Be careful or they'll blow you to bits. Think you can do it?
Okay, I have to fully avoid them. I can't just kill them before they kill me or anything like that. I have to... Got it. Unfortunate. Yotane controversies, you don't need to come up with hypothetical examples. I have one very good example of people going bananas due to something completely unrelated to anything of the merit of the game. What? Hogwarts. Say you're wrong. I don't know anything about that game, so I will say nothing about that game except two statements. One, I hate J.K. Rowling, and two, I hate Harry Potter. I hate them both separately is the funny part. I hated Harry Potter long before I didn't like J.K. Rowling. I just think it's a lame fantasy wizard story. I know nothing about the game itself, though. But it's legitimately something I can't speak on because I don't even think I've seen gameplay of that game, Neon. Nothing about it interested me at all. one, the creator's awful, and two, it's for a franchise I really don't care about, so I just didn't even bother. Gosh dang it. Leon. In both cases, the backlash is completely unrelated to any aspect of the game itself, any merit or flaws. But on opposing sides of the argument. Boop. Dang it. Got stuck. You like it and find it to be a fun game. I know nothing about it as a video game, again, so comment withheld. Because I could spend this entire conversation talking about all of my issues with Harry Potter, or all of my issues with J.K. Rowling, because both are very dense topics, because, man... But at the same time, it's just like, that's no fault of the game itself. I feel the same way about that SAO game you talked about recently. I have no hatred towards that game because SAO is poorly written garbage. But I also have zero interest in it whatsoever. There we go. But no, when it comes to certain things, I am able to separate the art from the artist. And in the case of a lot of things for Harry Potter, my opinion is pirate it. Like, I have some people are gonna be like, oh, but even pirating it can help her out, and I'm just like, yeah, but if you're someone who isn't an awful person like J.K. Rowling, but you just happen to really like Harry Potter, just pirate it.
Could feel that Cooper vibe coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
I'm someone who likes Punch-Out! I'm not fully allowed to be mad.
Oh, Sly, I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper.
What does Punch-Out have to do with anything we're talking about? No, that's a fair point. Genuine question. I'll be honest. You caught me. You're right. It doesn't.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
I think a better example would be I really love the anime Recovery of an MMO Junkie. I love that anime.
Over here.
But if you know anything about the creator,
I like to play with all my annoying guests.
how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get zapped.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
Oh, this is gonna be rough on a PS2. He's slightly uncomfortable. Yeah. Ugh. No, because the PS2 is gonna eat a few of my inputs, which for this specific situation is gonna be really bad. Sadly, a very bad quality about the age of both a console and a controller. It's like how for a few times during this run, my camera has completely leaned hard right because of drift. But no, you're not entirely wrong, Neon. I'll give you that. The fact that I didn't hear anything about Hogwarts Legacy as a game is a fair point, but man, it just sucks that that franchise has to be owned by somebody who I genuinely think the Earth would be better without.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
Can I can't. Never mind. I forget you're not allowed to skip cutscenes.
Chumley escort you over here.
All right. What's the catch?
Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well,
But the internet was built to hate, so that's why I made this channel, is because I just want to make my own little corner of the internet where everybody likes to like what they like.
you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll
Because I just got so sick and tired of every single place I looked on the internet, everyone was just
Sounds easy.
angry and hating on everything ever, but just for the sake of it. I believe it was funny enough, a Jaden Animations video, where she talked about how on the internet right now, you're not allowed to have opinions. You have to be right, always. Aww. And the death of opinions has caused people to be way more visceral when it comes to stuff. Oh my gosh. It's off rhythm. Oh my gosh. That's why I've been dying. It's off rhythm. Oh, well, I'm certifiably locked in right now. There we go. Holy crap.
You certainly got some rhythm, raccoon. But it won't help you none if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. You go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage.
Dang.
Ms. Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slyton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of 71, earned Ms. Ruby a life sentence.
Latin hottie
bar,
bust big bad voodoo mama.
while the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
Uh,
Plans to China have all been worked out.
okay. We'll see. We'll see how far we get.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King.
China.
Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide.
You thought there was a good stopping point.
Firework technique high in the unstable
Here's the thing, right?
Western China.
Panda King has what Sly Cooper in. Ooh. Fire in the sky. Panda King has the same amount of levels as everybody else. So one intro level, one boss level, then I think 5 levels in between. So 6 to 7 levels. Huh? And then the last area, which is Clockwork, is just one long level. So I guess I guess maybe I could... I could end here today and then finish off Sly 1 and combine it with something else. Another day. I guess I could do that. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Long stream. I've been streaming for 7.5 hours. Oh, it's like slow to come back from our break. Proceeds to stream for almost 8 hours. That sounds like me. I mean, to be fair, the next couple streams are going to be just as intensive, if not more. So I wanted to prep myself. Plus, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun. Again, it was a really good stream day. I had a ton of fun being here. Since we were talking Mega Man, yes. Sorry, I was looking at a few things. How many subs is that just today over on the YouTube channel? That's a few, actually. You have an acquaintance who's a Mega Man Buster only speedrunner? Hell yeah. That's... Yeah, that's an increase of 7 on YouTube. You're streaming right now in case I'm interested in checking it out. We could rate them. I know there's not a lot of people in here, but raids are Red's live? Weird, okay. But yeah, we can rate them. And then 170 over here on Twitch. We're creeping up to 200. Holy crap, yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 4 here on Twitch. Really good stream day, which is why I was so adamant to go on for so much longer. I mean, honestly, we probably won't. No, yeah, okay, we will. Let me pull up Stream Manager. Okay. Before the raid goes through, Thank you to everybody for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.